want to know, just put your hand up if I've either taught you or you know me. Clearly this lot don't know. Nice. Okay, yeah. Alright, be professional. The ones that you know me probably realise that's not enough of an introduction for the headline act. We've not started yet.
Oh my God. We're told to have this up, so we'll just go with it, okay? Right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you the one, the only, Rob Flewitt.
That is an entrance. It goes downhill from there, so don't get too excited. I should just go, I think. Anyway, this year has been an eventful year for the Level 1 students, as usual. The ones of you that know me and have had the pleasure of being in my classes know that things can be a bit eventful. There have been the usual distractions.
Gangnam Style.
No, not that one. The other one. Yes, boys. At this time of year, you can tell I'm emotional. It's an emotional time of year for the teaching and support staff.
It's the most wonderful time of
So you may not realise it, but I have all seen a lot of change in people right from the induction process upwards. You've turned into people ready to go on to do other things and to go on to the levels of courses. And some of these people are getting awards have come from my course and gone and doing well in other courses. So there have been some massive changes in you, and life will never be the same now. I like music. I'd like to talk to Vican about my students and their behaviour. I do not have any of those. I do, however, the other one. I do have lots of these. There. My students have recently not been nominated, but just been told by the faculty office, is this right, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they described some of my students. I recognised who you were by your mannerisms and your clothes and stuff. And they described you as model students by our faculty office for the way you approach them, the way you speak to them about handing your work in, filling the forms in properly, just generally being pleasant young people, which is great, and I'm claiming all credit for that. In addition, as people have already said, they raised £100, or not quite £100 in October of last year, being National Smile Day ambassadors, which meant they had to smile all day. We still took the money, they didn't smile all day, it's a fact, but you know. But they did do a sponsored walk. I don't think they realised what they let themselves in for. It wasn't too bad, but nevertheless they raised just short of £150. So I'd like to give them a round of applause for those 200. So your children or people you care for, these poor students have had to put with me for 36 weeks. Hiya. This daft fella tormented them in class, playing this rubbish music and corny dad jokes all year, pretty much, had to put up with me. So I just thought what might be useful if I give you a little snippet of what it's been like for me. No, don't get worried. What I'm worried about is they did what it's like being one of Rob's students for a day on video. We're not going to use those. I promised you I wouldn't use them. Did I promise you? Oh, good. But what else are you worried about then? No, I said. I didn't say I wouldn't use that, but I didn't use that. Anyway, so I put a little video together. The students have been replaced by actors to protect the identities of the individuals they're portraying. However, Julie and I, hi Julie, Julie and I are playing ourselves in this little performance. Just to clarify, these are dream sequences. This is not real. Roll of ET. Come on, Michael. Let's go do some teaching. What time is it? Let's start. Come on, Michael. Is it alright?
She called Mr. Bombastic, Mr. Fantastic, men aldrig bort sig som Mr. Fantastic, men aldrig bort sig som Mr. Smooth, just like a silver.
Right, we're going to do a recap on Maslow's pyramid of hierarchy of needs. I'll just put those there a second. Let me get the mic on now. On my lesson plan, the next thing I've got is that you're gonna describe or show me. Let's have identify the physical characteristics of the upper torso and head in any way you like. However you want to do it, you demonstrate. Identify those characteristics for me. Okay?
I got my hair, got my head, got my veins, got my ears, got my eyes, got my nose, got my mouth. I got my smile. I got my tongue, got my chin, got my neck, got my boot, got my heart, got my soul, got my body.
Happy tea. Flipped learning. Teach each other. You want to an extension of it?
Get up, it's time to get up. Go on, Papa.
What? Me? What? What time is it?
What's the time?
I'm going to be late. I need to get dressed. Really? Oh, maybe
That's not it.
Oh, wrong outfit. There.
What's that? What's it on?
What? ID card. That was a dream. I'm glad my students aren't like that. Oh, are they? My wife says it's a funny way to resign, that. Anyhow, it's not really like that in class. So what I was going to do next is, oh, by the way, I'd like to say thank you for the media makeup people for adding in that bald head and that prosthetic tummy. It's not really me, clearly. So what I was going to do, I was going to bring, I think last year I showed different students doing work and bits of work. Well, what I did instead was I worked with the marketing department who have put together a promotional video for our area, and it heavily features our students and some of the level 3s up there and Gina, but Gina wasn't aware she was going to be in it. So I'd like you to see what it's actually like in classes. This is not Superman, it's not Gangnam Style, it's when we were doing good stuff. That I'll let them see. So I'll show you this instead. This is not as long. Enjoy this. A theme developing in that somewhere, something involving a B word to do with boys. So the students all decided this year they weren't going to talk to boys at all. I don't know where they got that thing from. Okay, so what I'd like to do is to come down and celebrate your success for the people that are here tonight with your certificate of achievement of attending and being successful, and because on level 1 we know how to party. We are all getting a party bag to go home with some rewritten lyrics to Hallelujah. Yes. Read it, you get it. I'm not going to show these though. Okay, so Julie, will you come up and do these, please? I'm shut it down in twos because my lot are really shy, you know.
Check you out.
Is Ella Watts here?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Ella Watts and Rachel O'Brien. Kashmala and Tanya. Shannon and Sophie Smith. Leanne Marsh and Charlie. Kashmala and Goffran. Maggie and Sophia Fizzle. Matthew Butler and Siobhan Kelso. These are the last two, Paige Thompson and Bryony Nutt. Are any of my other students in that I've not noticed creep in? Sally here?
Yeah.
Where is she? Oh, Sally, come on. She waited around the clothes. Any more of mine that are sneaking at the back there? No? Good, good. Okay, so that's all the certificates and party bags. I have two separate awards to do, not for the students, but for the people that have helped me out a lot this year. Last year, I did the ones that have been in my class. Who's that? Michael Ball. Yeah, Michael Ball. That's okay then, just before people think I've gone bonkers. I am, but anyway. This year's Michael Ball, last year's Michael Ball Award went to Julie for all her sterling work with me last year. Whereas this year, I'm going to give it to, although she's not here, I don't think she's anywhere, unless she's snuck in as well, Nida Razak, who's been helping us out all year. When another tutor was unable to cover anymore, she stepped up and she stepped in to cover teaching on Fridays. So can we give Nida a round of applause, please? I think we've got a live video link to her front room. No, it's not working, I don't think. Finally, I'd like to say a massive thank you to our Julie Shaw, for everything you've done for this year, not just for me and my students, but also for other staff and students from several levels, of course, in her role as ALS and for us as a teacher. So if Julie supported you, would you please give me a round of help with a round of applause? Do you want to say anything that's not a swear word? No, okay, just swear words then. All good. Okay, so thank you all from me. I just want to say bye-bye. Don't forget, don't talk to... Bye. It's working. Thank you very much.
And I know why the rest of them said, I don't want to follow Rob. Good evening, everybody. I'm the principal of this college, and it's an absolute privilege to hold that role, and partly because I come to events like this, which is a delight, because you just see students who've worked so hard through the year, and you see the sort of culmination of that with them receiving their awards and the happiness and you all being so proud of them. But it also gives me an opportunity to sort of thank staff who are fantastic in this college, and we're just so proud of what they do. And I just want to quote what Ofsted said about staff in this college. And this is a direct quote. Teachers are very effective in raising students' aspirations. They use their good vocational expertise to motivate and challenge students to succeed. And we've seen that tonight, haven't we? Thank you. I guess for the students through the year, you have been encouraged, supported, cajoled, nagged. But actually, I hope you forgive them tonight, because tonight means that you've got your qualification that you came for, you can embark on the next part of your journey, and I hope and wish you every success. But please keep in touch, remember it started here. I'd also like to thank some other staff in the room, because without them this wouldn't have happened tonight. Rob referred earlier to the faculty staff who were sat here. They were here last night as well. They've been working on this event. These events don't happen by chance, they happen because there's people who've put a lot of energy into planning very effectively so that we benefit from those events. Thank you to the faculty staff. And I'd also like to thank Emily, who's meticulously taken photographs of every one of you, and she was here last night as well. And I bet your knees ache, don't they? Been kneeling down all the time. Thank you, Emily, much appreciated. I did have quite a long speech, but I'm not actually going to use it because you've been sat here long enough. It's been a really enjoyable evening, and I just want to say to you all, to all the students, well done. We are very, very proud of you. Thank you for choosing Rotherham College. If you're staying with us, we're delighted to see you again next year. If you're not, keep in touch, and we wish you every success for the future. Thank you. Now, does anybody want to know the tennis result?
Yes.
If you say no, put your hand up, because I don't want to spoil it for you. Oh, there's some no's in the room. Right. Speak to me privately, I know the result. There's some cakes and drink outside. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.